Welcome to Newsmakers. My name is Sean Smith. I'm the Assistant Director of Community Relations for Chesterfield County Public Schools. Join us today, Bryan Carr. Welcome to you, Bryan.
Thank you, Sean.
For our viewers out there who may not know you, you're our instructional specialist for school counseling. A lot of ground to cover here, short amount of time, obviously. As we begin a new school year, it's also important to look back on the previous school year and some really important graduation statistics. And if you would, walk us through some of those important statistics and really how they're used as well.
Well, Sean, at the end of every school year, we compile from the high schools groups of data, and that data explores several topics, from the number of graduates to drilling down to how many diplomas were awarded, what kind of diplomas those were, and post-secondary plans, even information about a student's or an individual school's amount of money that was awarded for scholarships.
And as you look at that data, certainly there's trends consistently. Let's talk a little about some of the more surprising trends, if you will, in the data.
Well, Chesterfield continues to offer quality education. That's reflected in the fact that we now have 56% of our graduates who are advanced studies diploma earners, 38% are standard diploma earners. We continue to see students who are going off to school, higher education. Roughly 80% of our students go on to higher education. Half of those, about 50%, are going on to four-year or senior institutions, and another 30% to two-year colleges. We're also seeing a trend of students who are looking at trade or technical school as an option, and the military continues to have about 5% of our graduates enter its ranks.
An obvious question with that, with the national news, some of that I guess we're hearing even from the families, the economy, maybe asking families to kind of look at some of the choices their children have.
That is a challenge, and what school counselors, the individuals I work with, help students and families decide is what are the best options outside of high school, and that might not be just one avenue. Where we're doing a lot of research, Sean, is what happens 2 years outside of a student going off to college. Are they in fact remaining in that institution? Are they perhaps looking at other options that may involve some money or resource issues? So we continually look not only at our graduates a year, but even 2 years beyond, and hopefully seeing what their success trends are.
And obviously with that data, it's really important, it's exciting to showcase some successes, and as we look at any piece of data, we also look at maybe there's some areas for growth and improvement. Did you see any areas in particular?
We are proud in Chesterfield, as I mentioned, that most of our graduates earn the Advanced Studies Diploma, which is the benchmark of higher achievement. And most of our graduates, 50% roughly, go on to a four-year or senior institution, but those numbers tend to be flat the last 2 years. So as accountability increases, as our community and our state requires more of us as schools, we need to be looking at how we offer opportunity to our students in greater numbers, and also how that opportunity expresses itself.
Now for you, you've had the chance to work in the school division for some time, and obviously before coming directly to the position you're in now, you were at James River High School as a school counselor. Talk our viewers through not just the services that are provided at the school-based level, but the services provided through you and your instructional support.
Our job as school counselors, and my job as an instructional support specialist, is to help students achieve, transition, whether that transition is from grade level to grade level, or whether it's out of high school, and also to grow personally and socially. So any obstacles that are inherent in learning, we are helping to address, but our main goal as school counselors is to help students achieve in the classroom and learn. And
we're about out of time, 30 seconds. What would you say to the families out there who making those critical decisions, obviously to reach out to the school counselor and see what they can
The school counselor is, and appropriately should be, the first point of contact for any family with questions, especially as it pertains to, again, students who are struggling in achievement or looking for options either outside of high school once they graduate, or more importantly, within an everyday environment. If there are struggles, if there are concerns, we're the first point of contact.
Well, thank you so much for being here. It's important information. We appreciate all the work that you're doing and the support services you provide through schools counseling.
Thank you, Sean.
And thank you to our viewers. And please join us the next time to learn more about Chesterfield County Public Schools.